I'd say, video is, it's funny, I always get uncomfortable talking about the popularity of one media type over another, a photo versus a moving picture versus a printed word. They're all critical to the storytelling process. Having said that, video is taking off by every conceivable statistic, and it's probably growing faster than the others, and it's growing faster on mobile than the others. And you bring up an important point, though, because of that, and because honestly, if you look at the economics behind the business that we're in, there's an imperative to create more video views because there's a lot of advertiser demand for it. I'd encourage you all to Google, there's a funny story, a parody story in The Onion about a CEO like us who demands more web video from their team and his team and takes out an axe running around the office like a madman saying more web video. I think that the point of it is that you can't, to your point too, you can't just create video if that's not the right mechanism to tell the story. Video, sound, sight, motion is obviously a very powerful mechanism for storytelling. But when a 500-word or a 50-word article will do, you're right, like why sit through that? Why consume the data on your cell phone plan, which is actually pretty expensive, when you can just go to a website and do it? I use an example of fantasy football, which, for those of you who don't play, you try to get information about which football players are going to be the best on your team. To sit through a video to get that information is ridiculous when you can just go to an article. Having said that, when you're trying to tell an expressive story and see the emotion in someone's face when you interview them, and so that's important. So there are different uses for different things, and it's critical to do it for the right reasons, and that's part of what a good storyteller, a good journalist, a good producer can help figure out.